Alright, so here's a tell me pass a story, and yeah, this you can tell from my back, yeah, you feel for this guy, but then again, this guy, when you read the story, because I read it, read it over a little bit, yeah, this is gal clone vibes right here. So, 12 years in a sexless marriage. They're past. I'm a 39-year-old man. I've been reading your column for as long as I can remember. My wife and I have two children. We've been married for 12 years. No, what's the issue? The problem that I'm having is that my wife and I have never made love. Yeah, we don't make out because current person not interested in that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay, alright. So, I mean, like, how this is a marriage, I do not know, but let's continue. Yes, we have two children. When she became pregnant with the first child, she was drunk. That was the only reason why I had sex. After that night, we never had sex again until her son was born. I had to beg. Even with my begging, she still would not do it, so I forced myself on her. And oh god, dude, this is when I have to wonder, is like, dude, stupid move right off the bat, though. But let's continue. And that is how we got two children. Okay, all right, and obviously she didn't press pull charges against him because that was a no dude. All right, but let's continue with this sucker right here. Since then, I've stopped sleeping with her. I see no point sleeping with someone I can't touch. She says she doesn't want sex, so I shouldn't want it either. At that point, that should be this indication to have divorced her and has found someone who believes in sexual intimacy. I know she doesn't have anyone big because she works and comes home. Just works and comes home. I take her up to work and pick her back up. Look, she doesn't have any friends. She speaks to no one, not even to her relatives. I've known her since I was 12 years old and she was 10. I love her from then, and for some reason I still love her. Unfortunately, I don't know if she loves me or if she loves me at any point because she's never told me that. And his dumbass still married her. Okay, yeah. I've tried everything possible to get her to act like a wife, but nothing works. I asked her to let us go and see a family counselor, but I refused. She refused. I had the power to leave, but I can't leave with my children. They're very young. Okay, and so on. So basically, staying for the marriage for whatever reason. Okay. Okay, no. Currently, I've been seeing a young woman who loves me and wants to get married, but I refuse to divorce this woman. Plus, I don't think I'll get married again. I was telling myself not to get married, and then signed obvious gal clone. Yeah, and I'm gonna say this though is that this guy, like I say, is a simp. I mean, I feel sorry for this guy in the sense that yeah, he didn't love this woman, and this woman has shown you that she does not love you. I mean, like, she just obviously saw this relationship as just some kind of come up or some kind of transaction that financially benefited her because she just probably like the status of being married. She really like doing all the all the things that always require a marriage. Because if you're married, you're supposed to have a loving, intimate relationship. Because all right, because that's pretty much what the foundation of being in a loving relationship is. That yeah, intimacy. Yeah, you want to be a case where hey, we want to see each other as partners, friends, and whatever. But there also has to be sexual attraction in order to maintain that marriage. And I think it's the most important thing, but that is a factor. And the thing, and like I said, in her case, she obviously said, "Yeah, I'm just with this dude because he's just a placeholder at the moment." Now, one possibility is that either she's probably been having, maybe she had some psychological issues, maybe she was molested or raped or whatever, or she's probably came from a dysfunctional home where her parents didn't really love each other and she obviously never got over that. But obviously, or the fact that hey, she might very well just be with this guy just for some kind of superficial benefits, and she's likely creeping with somebody else. Maybe yeah. I don't know. They stated that she probably has communication problems, but it doesn't necessarily mean that hey, she don't have a Joe grind that he don't know about. I mean, like those are only two possibilities, but it is very obvious that this woman is just doesn't really love this man, and he should have divorced her from the get go whatever. Like he should have done it. He shouldn't have wasted those years of his life on this woman who's not willing to meet him halfway. And yeah, I say this if she probably had some kind of psychological issues. she could have gotten counseling, and I'm pretty sure if she could have confided in me, hey, this and this happened to me when I was a young age, and I just want to, if you can help me to get through this and work through, we can save her marriage. But she obviously doesn't seem like she wants to work with that issue, because obviously she doesn't have an issue. But my issue I had is that, yeah, the dude was just so much of a simp that he couldn't just say, you know what, cut my losses and just move on, find a better person or whatsoever. But yeah, his dude was just determined to make this woman love him no matter what. Cause if he's got a part where he commits actual rape, and he's better be hoping that he doesn't get criminal charged for this, cause he's also should be lucky that she obviously didn't press criminal charges against him. That means that, yeah, the relationship was never worth it. Because let's just say that in my case, if I know, if my thing is, if someone opposite sex doesn't want to give it up to me, I just respect that person's wish and just go keep it trucking. I mean, no means no. And like I said, he in this era, me too. He's lucky that he didn't get charged. But the thing is, again, the guy is a gal clone. He's like, this guy should have just, even though he's obviously met someone new, he could have just basically just divorced the first wife, because I'm pretty sure that if she's vindictive, 160, she'll probably use that, even the thing with the rape, to actually make it look like have to stick him to him financially, or even get custody of the kids if they go to court. But yeah, yeah, even though, yeah, the woman, the wife, so-called wife, is funny style, but this dude was a fool. Like, this guy is a simp. And like I said, being a simp, and the moral of this is simping never pays. And that is something that a lot of brothers need to learn. Alright, so that's all I have to say. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my other YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Perrin, Miles Your Productions with Thoughts and Miles. Alright.